Player that you highlighted just coming out of this break has been selected by the Washington Spirit.
Yeah, I love this again. And goodness, it was Chris Ward not lying when he said we want to add some more dangerous players up top. We want to be even more dynamic. Tanae Alexander just a little bit ago. Look at the excitement for Lucy Shepherd. I talked about her composure, her poisedness when it comes to her finishing that you don't typically see from a young striker coming right out of college. Another great pickup. And I think it is important to speak to the fact that they also have Jordan DiBiase, Bailey Feist that are coming back from injuries. I know Allie talked about it in terms of trying to figure out some depth in the back line. They have Aaliyah Martin, who they had the rights to as center back for Michigan. This is a team that could run the table in the NWSL for years to come with the players that they are continuously picking up.
The depth and making moves. I mean, I just keep saying it. Chris Ward, I mean, I love what he's doing. I think their attacking presence that they're bringing in, personalities, is incredible. And he talked about those international spots, and he got one that he really likes. So
she's heading to Angel City, Laurie.
And this is what I would call a goal scorer, another international player. And you know, we've been talking a lot about the midfield for Angel City after they're solidified their back line and starting to pick up some midfielders in this draft. But you know, it's been pretty quiet outside of Jasmine Spencer that they picked up in the expansion draft the other night, and Kristen Press. So this is going to add a little bit of a different look up top. You have some forwards that can get in behind, that like to play on the back shoulder defenses. Miri Taylor probing in the box, good goal scorer in and around, so I think gives them a different look.
Great to see her as well there with her family. It's the moments that we love, isn't it? Maybe live from Gillingham in England. We had another one from Worcestershire earlier on today. I know that's another pronunciation that's often sometimes difficult over here. But what do you think of this pick, Ali?
Yeah, I really like this one. Laura said this girl can score goals. You know, she's a striker, but in her youth career, she can play, or she did play as a 10. She could play as an 8. So I'd be curious to see where Angel City thinks her best position is. I do like her. I mean, this is a player that has good passing vision, has good technique, has that footballing IQ. And I know, Poppy, I'm going to, give you kudos here, but typically, coming from England, you know the game, you know the football culture. And so I think she has a lot of those qualities. It's interesting because when you think of Angel City, and when we spoke with Annie, a lot of what they want to do is, make the global game be reflected on their roster. And this is a player that is likely going to fill one of those international spots, right? So in my mind, was thinking they were going to go out and really sprinkle in some big name internationals that picked up Claire Elmsley in the expansion draft. Now you've got Miri Taylor. So it's going to be interesting to see what else they do in the international market. But in terms of just a striker, I like her ability to play make for others. So that's important when you think about the style of play that Angel City really probably wants to implement. So it's intriguing pick for me for Angel City. I like her as a player. Just wasn't expecting them to pick another international out of the draft.
Well, she was the second youngest ever player to play for Chelsea Ladies, also an English youth international as well. It just shows how Angel City have got these eyes overseas, keeping an eye on this talent, especially young talent coming through the ranks, Leslie.
Yeah, you bring in Freya, you bring in Annie, a former English star international. I mean, you're going to get that. I think it's good for the game. It's good for Angel City. It's evolving, and it's the way that it should be. It's opening up opportunities. So I love to see it.